my channel. Today is a DIY with Marwa and I have Jomana, founder and designer of Modern Eid. I use all of her decorations during Eid and Ramadan, and today she's going to show us how to do crescent pinatas. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm so excited to do.
If you want to pull it.
Oh, no way. Wait. Oh, this is how you pull it, just to grab all the candy.
Okay, so you can hang it, so it depends where you're at in life. So if you're, you know, like young and you just want to like hang up some cute decor, you know, around your room, I would do it like this, right? And if you want to pop it open, you can, you know, pop it open. But if you have like kids or something like that,
I really want to take it seriously and like take a whack
at it. You can hang them, exactly, and then put a pull so they can...
Low-key, I'm still an adult and I still would want to fill it up with candy and take a whack at it. I remember you were telling me that we can easily use this like year-round too, no?
You could use this year-round. I mean, pinatas are everywhere now. Like, you know, everybody's into the pinata thing, but like crescent moons, like if you're into like that boho chic look, a lot of people decorate with crescent moons. If you're doing a baby shower and you wanted like a cute like decoration or favor, crescent moon, you can really do any shape. We're going to provide a template for moon. Okay.
So this is the template. I'm going to provide the link below to Jomana's site, and you can download this template and then follow along. Alright,
so to get started, I'm going to break down the materials that you're going to need to make this pinata. So first and foremost is you're going to need thin cardboard. You don't want to use cardboard like from a box. You want to use thin cardboard. So I straight up got a cereal box because it's cardboard, but it's like still bendy. So, you know, just get a cereal box and kind of take it apart and, you know, here's your cardboard. You're going to need some crepe paper streamers in whatever color you want. So we're making these in gold. I also have white here, but you know, whatever your like style, color, preferences,
color scheme you decide to do.
Just crepe paper streamers, pencils, glue sticks for taping stuff down, and some ribbon to hang it. Like this is just like stretchy gold ribbon. I got some
metallic ones.
Stretchy metallic ribbon.
I'm so excited.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're crafting.
Because you always do these like super cool DIY, and like I'm always obsessed with what she does.
You know what?
This
my whole life
I'm gonna try.
is like I can make that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this at home. Okay. So what you do is once you print out the template and cut it, you're gonna put it on your cereal box and click maximize space, and then you are going to trace it. And then trace 2 moons onto your cereal box. So for the sides, this part here, you're going to need about a 15-inch strip from your box. So what I do is I just take a ruler because it's going to be about 1 inch wide.
Oh, okay.
And then
for thickness, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
And then you're just going to lay it, you know, down the longest part and just kind of trace your ruler. Like that. And then here, just kind of trace it all the way down. So then you cut it out. So you trace it on your thing, and then you come along, and I'm just going to cut the strip out. Okay, so here's one thing that I'm going to tell you, especially if you're doing like a round shape, like a moon or a circle. I take this strip, and I go against like the edge of my table, and I kind of just do this to curve it and soften it up because you don't want it to be so stiff that it won't follow the guide. So see how now it's like all, you know, like smooth? Yeah. So it'll be easier to follow. If it's all printed, put the printed side to the inside because that way if you're doing white, you don't want to see it through. But you're going to take your strip and you're going to start the tip at the tip of the crescent. Okay. And you're going to tape it. So we're going to get some Scotch tape.
You're trusting me with this?
Well, here, I'll do the first couple. You start with the edge, and then you're going to put it to the edge of the moon and put your tape. Okay, and that will get it started. So now you've kind of got your moon attached to the strip at one end, right? Then you're basically going to follow it.
Little by little.
Yeah, just follow it down. Okay. You don't need to like seal the whole seams. I just kind of do it like this. Because if you are one of those that's going to bust it open, you want it to like bust open. You don't want it to be like,
like kids are just walking on it
and like step on it. So I kind of got this one here, and I'm going to show you what you do. So when you get to the other end, so I kind of went all the way around, I just kind of, I bend it back towards me to give it like a fold. And then that'll help it go down the inside. Okay. Sweet? Okay, so Marwa
Do the
is
second
gonna
half.
finish taping the other side.
Do you have your kids fasting?
No.
Zahra does like every other day, and then Ali complains, so he just like gives up like half day. But I swear to God, there was a time where like we had no choice. Like I was fasting full days. But then again, when I had to fast full days,
it was
during
like till 4 p.m.
Yeah,
right?
it was during winter time.
Okay.
It was till 4 p.m. I'm not gonna lie.
When it's like 9
till 8. Yeah.
So,
like
Summer tried last year. I think she actually did a couple full ones, but mostly it was
full ones.
I made her just do half. Maybe she just lasted one full one, and that was like if
really
she slept until 1.
Yeah.
But if you want to pop it open, actually cut it right at the edge, because the tape is basically all that's going to be holding it together, so it'll be easier to pop open.
Okay.
So do you want me to cut it to the edge? Because you're going to pop it open?
Yeah. Or if you don't want to, just cut a little bit on top, flap it.
Yeah. Now you're going to put on the second half.
And then just tape it on top.
You start taping it, and then what I'm going to recommend is when whatever you want to put inside of it, like when you get down to here, just kind of fill it and then finish taping it.
Okay. We filled it up with candy, because I want candy.
It's filled up with candy. So now before you
do I just finish taping? No, I don't finish taping.
Where are you at? On the side?
Yeah,
you can finish one.
I always say mini pinatas are so smart for people with big families, because I come from a big family.
Yeah.
And guaranteed, legit, every time we had to break the pinata for Eid, fights always broke out. Fights always happened. It was like mayhem. But now everyone gets their own pinata, so there's no fighting.
So here, what I'm going to do is I took some string that I knotted, and I'm like, okay, so if you're going to use the string to pull it open, then I would say poke a hole before you finish taping it, and like kind of tape it from the inside.
Okay.
But whatever, we're just going to tape it right now. So you're going to tape the string to the, sorry, wrong side. You're going to tape the string to the end.
To the side that you're
going to use to
cut and lightly tape.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're like just hanging this as decoration.
Oh, I see, because the other side was wrapped, so there is no like, oh my God, mind blown.
Yeah. So do you want to do gold or white?
Let's do both. How does that work? How would that look?
You just blew my mind.
Yeah?
So the rule behind the crepe paper is, you know, you always see like pinatas and they use like the fringy paper, and you can definitely like buy like fringe streamers. I found that they're hard to work with.
Okay.
Okay, so I came up with just doing it like this.
Because it's already wrinkled.
It's already wrinkled, so what I do is you just take your crepe paper and you fold it in half. But you fold it in half so like it's not even, it's like a little bit like
one over the other.
One over the other, like the back side's like longer than the front. Okay. So to start, you're gonna get a glue stick. And then you're gonna start at the bottom. And I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna start at the bottom. Start at the opposite side of the string.
Okay.
And you put some glue on the front. And then you take this piece that you cut and just kind of put it down. Right? And this is why we're starting at the bottom. Then you just trim it. It's going to be hanging over the sides, but that's fine because you're going to trim it later. Is you want to lay the next piece over it a little bit. And if we didn't start at the bottom, then
you can't
do that, right? Okay. Now, yeah, you can. So we did one side. And it doesn't look pretty, right? But then what you do is you kind of flip it over and you just trim away whatever's overlapping.
So we're just gonna do this?
The same thing on the other side.
Yeah. I'll just time warp it. So you do it and then I'll...
So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side and then the same thing on the edges.
The edges. Okay.
And then we'll be done.
I'm not gonna lie. This turned out way better than your old one. But yeah, that's the finished result.
It's so cute.
And it's super easy.
Make a mini pinata.
Yeah. So I'm going to put the link to her channel below. She has so many other DIYs that you can definitely do and complete all month long. And this would be our second completed video. So if you guys want to see more of what Jomana does, just click on the link. And be sure to thumbs up, hit subscribe. And yeah, until next time. You guys say bye.
Bye.
Bye.